Hey guys, DPD here, and today we have another Kotobukiya Bishoujo unboxing, and we are returning this back to the Darkstalkers series. We have Lilith, Morrigan's beautiful half-sister, or as some like to call Morrigan's other half, or other third, her missing part of her split soul. The Darkstalkers lore is very, very weird. And to be honest, I could actually make an entire other video just to talk about her backstory, but we're not going to do that right now. And so we have Lilith. Out of all the Darkstalkers women, all these beautiful waifus, she's actually my favorite. I know everyone likes either Morrigan or Felicia, but Lilith is my main squeeze. I don't know if it's the color of her hair. I like the color pink. Or her body type. I don't know. She just seems a lot more wholesome than Morrigan. But yes, here she is. If you're interested in watching the Morrigan video, you could click this little link over here. I reviewed that as well. And if you're interested in watching the Felicia unboxing, I'll have a little link up here in a bit. But yes, as of right now, the Darkstalkers series from Kotobukiya's Bishoujo line only has Morrigan, Lilith, and Felicia. Hopefully they come out with more. I know some of the other characters aren't as popular, but as of right now, I believe Lilith might be the last one, because on the back of this box here, it only shows Morrigan and Felicia. In the back of the other two boxes, it had teasers of upcoming figurines, and there's no more teaser for any upcoming figurines, so I'm assuming there's just no more upcoming Darkstalkers figurines. Capcom, please give us more. But before we unbox this, let's go ahead and talk about a couple of specs for the Lilith figurine. The release dates of this actually came out back in December of last year, 2022. This is a 1/7 scale figurine that stands about 225 millimeters tall. The statue is primarily made of PVC and ABS plastic, and the sculptor is Tsubame. And of course, the sculpt is based off of Shinya Yamashita's original design of Lilith herself. And if you're looking to purchase this beautiful statue, it is going to run you $129.99. Alright, let us talk about the box. So, just like all the other Darkstalkers statues, we have this nice open window so you can see the Lilith statue right there. She's covered in plastic all around. But yeah, you can see the figurine inside. And then right here, you have the Shinya Yamashita artwork of Lilith on the bottom left, the Lilith logo. You actually have a Capcom authenticity sticker right here in gold. I don't remember seeing this in the last two statues. It's probably there, but yeah, these little gold stickers kind of certified that this is an official Capcom product. They have this in all type of like Capcom licensed statues and merchandise. And then you have the Bishoujo logo up here on the top right. You have the Kotobukiya logo on the top left. And then you have a little bat symbol that's surrounded in this really cool gothic frame. On the top right here, you have a cutout of a bat similar to the Morrigan box. You have the Darkstalkers logo right there. You have her name on the top as well. On this side, you have another cutout. You have another Darkstalkers logo and her name. On this side, you have the full body Shinya Yamashita illustration of Lilith. And then on the back, you have a close-up of her face. You have a full body image of the statue, and then you have a couple of close-ups on her side profile as well as her back. But now with that out of the way, let us go ahead and unbox her out. Unbox her up. Unbox her. We're gonna unbox her. Also inside of the box, you have this background of a full moon in blue with a red background, so that's pretty cool. And we don't need this box anymore. So the statuette comes in this nice plastic encasing. We're just gonna go ahead and cut the little bits of tape. All right, and then we're just gonna open this up. Remember, guys, and I say this in all my unboxing videos, you want to open the plastic casing like this, all right? Up and down. You don't want to open it sideways, because if you open it sideways, as you can see here, the statuette could fall down. It could break, shatter, snap. A lot of these statues have fragile pieces. You do not want anything to break, all right? So you want to just do this like so, and then carefully grab the figurine. All right, guys? So the little statue is surrounded in all this plastic wrap to keep everything nice and safe. She has this nice little foam piece, separates her arm and her hair. You don't want the figurine to scratch itself. And then you have this bubble wrap to cover her wings. And wow, I really, really like the statue. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in and let's go talk about some of the details. First thing we should notice is, oh boy, okay. First thing we're gonna talk about is her face. A lot of anime characters have really big eyes. It's supposed to accentuate cuteness, right? It's supposed to accentuate innocence and youth. And so Lilith over here, she has really large, big, cute eyes. Her pupils are colored in a nice bright crimson red there to match with her red wings. As you can see here, the eyes really stand out because of how bright they are. So it definitely gives her a lot of like character. Whenever anime characters have really bright eyes, especially abnormal colors like a pink or a red, the design is kind of telling you that she deserves attention, right? And so like these bright eyes with the nice dark eyeliner is like she's kind of commanding attention to you. She's obviously meant to be extremely cute and adorable, so there you go. Her lips are kind of almost like puckering up, almost she's kind of giving you a kiss, and then she has this nice side wrinkle of her mouth, like almost a dimple, right, to just kind of show you more of give her more of a youthful look. And she has a nice round head. Chins in anime characters, sharp chins, long heads, they kind of insinuate more of like a mature look, while a more rounder head kind of gives you a more innocent look. Again, Lilith, she's more of like the younger sister of Morgan, right? So kind of has a much different personality and design from her, as you can see just by looking at her head. And then she also has this nice short pink haircut, you know, so you know, it's short, meaning it's supposed to insinuate that she's more of a tomboy, she's more playful, while and with Morgan having more longer hair, she's kind of more mature. She's, you know, the older sister, and Lilith, short hair, tomboy, she likes to play around, she likes to be a little more mischievous. I think that's kind of the look that, you know, the design's going for. And then you have her wings, just like the Morgan statue as well. The wings are coated in a glossy finish, so it kind of gives you the essence of like a, you know, reptilian scaly type reflection here of the light. Her wings up there as well as over here. The paint finish was extremely glossy, very lustery. You know, it's a lot of the light is reflecting. It's supposed to give you that like leathery bat-like texture, right? And you can definitely see all the textures on her wings, from her back to her head, right? So the top of the wing has little white bat claws, you know, on her head, as well as the ones on her back. So that's pretty cool. Lilith is in this like really like, it's kind of like a really cute, playful yet sexy pose. She has her hands up on her head, kind of just like almost like she's like modeling. Pretty nice. As you can see here, also her frame is extremely slender. Unlike Morgan, who's a lot more, I guess, thicker, as the kids say it nowadays. Morgan's a lot thicker, while Lilith is a lot more slender, a lot more skinnier. You can also see it in like her chest area. She has a very small chest compared to Morgan's. Here, I'll show you an image of Morgan's chest. As you can compare Lilith's chest and then Morgan's chest. Morgan also has a heart cutout on her chest area, while Lilith just has a diamond cutout there. You can see Lilith has all these like fluffy, I don't know what to call it, like this fur that kind of comes around her shoulders, come up to her arm, as you can see there. It's also a bit translucent. I don't know if you can see it in the camera here, because obviously the camera is also limited to what I can show you, but I have the lights of my window shining on the side over here, and I can kind of see through it. It's almost translucent, but yeah, it's really hard to show you guys in the camera. It's not just, I mean, right now I'm looking at my screen from the camera and it looks just like a plain white or almost a gray, but it's definitely a bit see-through. The light is shining through this piece over here. I just figured that'd be a nice detail to let you guys know of. Once again, it is insinuated how thin Lilith is. They tried to exaggerate her thinness. You kind of see like her rib cage right here, and you can see her abdomen muscles right in the middle. You can almost see like a belly button, as this leotard is extremely tight. And then continuing to the wing area, you can see the inside of the wing. It's a completely different color. It's almost like a greenish, grayish tone right here, and then you can actually see veins inside of the wing. This is an amazing detail. The finish inside of the wing, it's a bit glossy, but it's not as glossy as the finish on the outside of the wing. As you can see here, it's reflecting the light a lot more than the inside, so that's a really nice detail as well. You could go also see in this side. There's also some weathering, as you can see, like in the middle of the inside of the wing here. It's a lot more green and lighter than the edges towards the red. You can see some shading in the paint job right there. And then we'll bring it down to Lilith's tights. So unlike Morgan, who has like pink purplish tights, we have Lilith here with like light blue tights, which kind of contrast to the red leotard and wings. You kind of see there's some bat symbols all the way down to her thighs and her calf area. And then you have her red boots, which match her red wings as well, and her leotard. The red boots, nice glossy shiny finish as well. As she stands here, her right foot is kind of barely off the ground. kind of lifting it up. And the base, again, I'm not really a big fan of these bases that they have with the Darkstalker statues. I think it's a bit lazy. You could have a lot more going on here, like some skulls or I don't know, pool of blood or something, but it's just rocks, I guess, and it's a little different. It's not as plain as the Morgan statue. This one has at least some type of fruity pebbles type like color design. You can also see some details right here around her pelvic area. There's some wrinkling right here from her tights, so you know it's kind of showing you that these are actually tights. This is not like blue skin. You can see it right there. There's kind of a wrinkle over here and some over here. Nice little details given over there, and then you can kind of see her hip bone kind of insinuating right here on her right side. As you can see here in her back area, they really try to bring home how skinny she is. You can see all of her like shoulder muscles and her traps right here where the wings are connected to. Also in the front here, her collarbone stands out a lot. Also, you have some nice armpit shots right here. You can see they add a lot of details to her underarms and her side chest area, you know, and while her chest is not as voluminous as a lot of the other characters here, you can still see they try to add some detail. There is a nice little pudginess right there in the middle to kind of show, like, you know, the leotard is pushing down on her chest. You can kind of see it barely right there. And then the last thing I'll talk about is her behind. As you can see, while yes, she is very skinny and she's not very, you know, there's not much up here, there's definitely some stuff down here. And I'm a fan of this, right here, yeah, right here. I am a fan of her assets from behind, so good job, Bishoujo and Subume for the nice sculpt. But yeah, I love this statue. She looks super cute, super sexy. I would give it definitely a thumbs up. Again, she's my favorite character from the Darkstalker series. But yeah, overall, I think this statue is A+. I would give this probably a 9 out of 10. I don't know. I'm pretty biased when it comes to Lilith. I really like Lilith's design, and so, you know, I get it. A lot of people like Morgan more. That's fine. I'm more of a Lilith fan. She's my type, all right? So I'm biased. So yeah, here she is. Overall, I like this statue, like I said, but I don't know. What do you guys think of the Darkstalker statue? With this, alongside of Felicia and Morgan, I have, I guess, the entire collection as of right now of the Darkstalker series. I'm sure if sales are and the numbers are doing really well, I'm assuming Capcom is going to give the okay to Kotobukiya to make more Bishoujo statues of the Darkstalkers girls, but we'll see. I am unsure, but overall, I think I would rate this, out of the 3 that's currently out, I will rate this obviously Lilith and then Morgan and Felicia, but I do like all 3 of them. All 3 of them are superbly done. Shinya Yamashita's illustrations of all 3 are amazing. Of course, obviously, I'm biased, so I especially love the Lilith design. Subume did a really good job sculpting these out. These are pretty amazing. But with that said, let me know what you guys think of this beautiful Lilith statue in the comment section below. Would you guys pick this up? Are you guys a Lily fan, or do you prefer Morgan over Lily? I know the majority consensus says, you know, people like Morgan more, but you know, let me know if you're a fan of Lilith. Are you a man of culture, as people like to say? And don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you like. I do a lot of these type of videos. I have a large collection of, you know, waifu statues, and I'm a big fan of the Bishoujo line. I basically have almost the entire collection, and I'm planning to open most of them, if not all of them, up. So please subscribe if you want to see more. I also do a lot of other type of content, gaming, anime conventions, and all that stuff. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.